Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the 358 Modifieds here at Lernerville. I didn't run a super fast lap in practice, but I was also just trying to run the middle because this track is like super not worn in at all. So I was trying to like wear in the middle a little bit to get some more grip on the top for qualifying. And everybody else was pretty much just running the top. Fastest I ran in practice was like a 15.601, so basically like a 15.6 flat. So I'm hoping we can get that kind of lap here, or at least in the mid to low sixes. But everybody was just running the top. I was trying to get more grip up here because the track's not worn in at all. 1 and 2 is very slidey in these cars. You have to be really careful going in the corner because you slide up the corner going into 1 a lot. 3 and 4 pretty easy. Just trying to keep the car straight through it. Ran a 7. That's not great, to be honest. Maybe a little bit more aggressive, apparently. I was just trying to take it somewhat easy in qualifying, so I didn't smack the wall or go off the track. Second lap might have been a little quicker. No, it was just about the same time. God, we are slow. Okay. 3 car ran into 5s. That's the first time I've seen somebody in the 5s. I ran a 6:01 in my last practice. We're definitely going to have to come through the field some, which is going to be tough, because it is very hard to pass in these cars, so that was not a very good qualifying time, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Got to come up through the field, so I'll pick it up and we're getting ready to go green. Alright, qualifying's over. We're starting all the way back in 8th, which is going to be a struggle, because it's going to be tough to get it up the field. The 3 car ran a mid-5. That is fucking flying around this track. That's absolutely crazy to me. Because I thought I was doing great at like a 601, 15.601 in my last practice. Definitely didn't have him in my practice. I didn't know what to expect with other guys because nobody else was running on like the lower 7s basically. So my practice was way different than this field is, which is fine. I expect that a lot of the times. No cautions here. 30 laps straight. Just gotta try not to go off track is the main thing. It's so easy to go off track in turn 1. It really is. Hoping a lot of other people do that. I'm actually happy we're starting on the outside at least, so we don't have to fight to get out here because the top lane is definitely faster in these cars. Because these cars bog down so much if you get too sideways in it. I have felt that the new late model tires have helped me drive these cars a little bit different than I did before, because I'm like getting off the throttle more, trying to keep it straight like the late models now. I'm driving it a little different, and I feel like it's helping me. Didn't look like it in qualifying, but I'd feel it in the car at least, compared to what I used to, the way I used to drive these. Sometimes slower is faster. Like letting off to go straight is faster than just mashing the gas.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, this is gonna be real interesting.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Don't know how fast the 1 car is, and he's starting behind me. So this is gonna be real interesting. Just gotta try not to be in a wreck. Main thing. Or wreck ourselves. Oh, this looks like a mess. That guy's gonna probably get a black flag, the 11 car. Thought the 11 was about to wreck him. Okay, you were just coming up regardless. And we're getting ran over. We love this. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm literally on the bumper of the 6, and we get hit from behind.
People need to realize that there's shit going on in front of them.
Yep.
We got dummies in the back, but see a car going sideways and we're going to break the people.
Well, somebody hit me while I'm on the bumper of the guy in front of me, so can't really help that.
No, I'm talking about race.
I got you. Says we have damage, don't know where. Probably the front left tire is my guess. But it doesn't say we have to pit, it just says we have the flag. So I'm hoping it doesn't disqualify us. That would really be unfortunate. I knew that was going to be a mess from the beginning, starting all the way back there. We're still in the same starting spot, or we're still in the same place as we started at, which isn't good because we've lost the field at this point. I'm just hoping people will go over the edge, which I expect at some point in the race. A couple guys did it in the beginning. Just gotta really try to concentrate, hit my marks, and see if we can catch people. Because, oh, there goes the one car. Rip. He's gonna lose a ton of iRating, which is unfortunate for him. I'm probably going to as well, because I'm car number 4. I'm happy I'm a lower car number at this point. At least I'm not like 1 or 2 like normal. I'm car number 4. I was really hoping to try to get up to 4,000 in this race, because I'm only like 18 iRating away from that. It's probably not gonna happen at this point, unless a bunch of people go off track. Another one gone. That was 2 guys that were behind me though.
Those are just hands that keep safety.
Things are a handful, trying to keep it on the edge, just because they slide so much getting into turn 1. Try not to go off track. That guy's holding the bottom pretty well, or the middle line, I should say, pretty well. That guy up there. I want to see if this line's got grip. It looks like it kind of does. Not really off the corner, but in the middle of the corner it does. A lot better than going up high and potentially going off track. Here we got 20 laps. I'm just hoping that the leaders and stuff don't catch us. I think he's only in turn 4 right now, so I think we should be fine. We've got enough speed to not go laps down, I feel like, which is good. We don't have to be lap traffic. Everybody's keeping it somewhat clean up here now. I thought the 11 would have a black flag from the restart in the beginning, because he completely like jumped that, or had just a better start than the guys in front of him. He was 3 wide at the line already. But I wasn't sure if he got in front of the guy that was in front of him, because he would have gotten a black flag passing him on the left side before the green. I thought that was going to happen. But literally from that restart, I'm like, oh, this is not going to go well. And the 11 was hitting him. What car number is that, 6? Like, I was on the bumper of the 6 when all that stuff started in 3 and 4. He about pushed me off the track, because he was not clear. I had to check up to not get booted off the track. Starting to catch the 10 cars slowly. Running that little bit of middle line in 1 and 2. Still high lane in 3 and 4. Got one off the track, I felt like. I thought I was overdriving the entrance. Yeah, because there's definitely grip starting to come in the middle of 1 and 2, because a lot of people are running it. I want to see what this has. Oh, 10 just went off the track. He literally just went straight off the track there in 3. The hell? I don't know how the hell he did that. I'm happy I went low then, because that would have really messed me up going into that corner, I feel like. Ooh, I got in way too sideways. There's the 10 car. Now he's a lap down to us. Wow. The difference 1 corner makes. That's awful. That really sucks for him. He was doing fine. Top and 3 and 4 is so thin now. It's so easy to go over. I might just run that middle line just because it's so thin. Trying to keep the car as straight as possible in the middle of 1 and 2. Trying to stay high enough to not be like in the slick, but in that little bit of grip up there. I hit like a slip patch there coming off of 2. Not really a good slide through that corner. This track's just so different in different cars. Like the way the street stocks ran this compared to the way that the limited late models ran this, now compared to how these are running it. Like they're all so different. And it makes this track real interesting like that, because really in the street stocks, I wasn't running the high side in 1 and 2 at all. Some people were. I kind of just like was straight through the bottom. And it's kind of the same in the limited late models, but these you really had to run that high side in the beginning to be real fast, and then it just goes away real fast. These cars tear up a track quickly, which makes it a lot of fun. I like how the track wears with these. I always have. I'm just not the best at racing them. I thought I had like a little bit more of a handle on it coming into this race. And then people just like blew my doors off in qualifying. I just had really bad qualifying, I feel like. The track was like not worn in at all. and it was all the way up track. 6 car is gonna throw an awful slider, send the 11 off the track. That sucks for the 11. That was an awful slider by the 6. He didn't even successfully do that at all. How many laps we got left? Like 5? Slow car on top. Is that 4 spot? It actually is. Nice. He's coming back on the track right behind us. That's top 5 right now. Oh, maybe we'll gain iRacing after this after all. Just barely if we finish here. I want to try to get 4th on the 6 car. Because I feel like he's got to be bogging his car down in 1 and 2 down there. He kept it pretty well down there though. He kept his speed up, I should say. I'm just hoping more people go off. I can't believe we had like this like meatball flag the entire damn race. And we're doing alright with it. I feel like my front left got pushed in, I'm assuming. I need to go back and see what the hell happened off that start because that was just a mess. This 3 car or 5 car is catching us quick. But we're really gonna have one more lap. I don't think he's gonna have time. Unless he like gets a huge run there. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have time to get us. I'll fucking take 5th after that start. That start was ridiculous. We were right with the 6 for most of the race. That was ridiculous, but I'm happy we didn't go off. We managed to get a top 5 out of that somehow. Freaking perseverance after the start. That was awful. That was just an awful beginning of the race. I thought the 11 definitely got past the 2 by the line, but maybe the 2 just got back by him before he got to the line. I thought he would have a black flag from that. Let's see what happened here. Because I was definitely on the outside of the 6 here. And he's like, oh, I'm clear enough. I just checked up so I didn't get punted off the track. 1 car runs into me. Wasn't the 1 car in the beginning of the race that said people need to realize when something's happening in front of them, and he ran to the back of me? Because I tapped the back of the 6, and I got off the gas to not run him over, and then he could see what's happening here and runs me over. Yeah, that my front left definitely got hit in. That was at flag for sure. Because you could see it just gets nailed by the 12. 12 car had a great run right there until he got to the side of me. I'm happy the 1 car is back out there to straighten us up. What did he say about this? Because somebody said something about the 8. I think it might have been the 9 car.
No, I'm not saying you, man.
Let's see.
I was talking about.
Oh, he just ran straight into. He ran straight into the 10.
Slide job and then got the race. I hit the brakes. And
oh, right there. Yep. Yeah, that's what he meant. I remember seeing this now. 8 car just went straight into the 9. Good thing it didn't wreck the 9 because that would have just been fucked up. He came back on the track there. We kind of just like kept going after that. I think the guys behind us went off track. Oh, 9 car about got in the wall there. I think they go off track, I'm assuming, at some point. Just throwing sliders on each other left and right.
Like 3 times.
Pretty good racing. Oh, that's a rip for both of them. 9 car throws the slider on the 12. 12 car doesn't go low enough and collects them both into the wall. And flips both of them. That takes talent, wrecking both of y'all like that. What happened to the 10? Because he went off track in 3 and 4. I'm happy I went low at this point. Because he went flying off the track, man. It looked like he just went straight into that corner, like he forgot to turn. Oh, it just didn't turn. I see his tires turning left, and it just didn't turn. Rip. Because he was down there struggling. He stayed down there for so long. Like, he should have went there. Or there. Instead, he stayed for a long-ass time. Yeah, he definitely had time to go, and he messed that up a little bit. He lost a ton of time from that. And what happened with the 6 and the 11 there towards the end? What was that? The last 5 or so laps? This was an awful slide job by the 11 on, or by the 6 on the 11. It wasn't even a slide job. You can't even call it that. This was just a door slam. from freaking 10 car lengths back, just goes in, nails him into the wall. 11 gets pushed. I clicked the wrong button. He got pushed out the track. He saved it from going into the wall, which was good. He was kind of a bowling ball in the beginning of the race, though. He was just going around pinballing everybody off that restart. But hey, somehow, what happened to the 5 actually? Because he went off track really soon after that. Oh, 7 car came up on him. 5 car had a good run, got to his outside, and the 7 car just came up on him. That's a rip. Oh, and the 5 car flipped too. He recovered really well from that. He just did a whole barrel roll and landed on his wheels and kept going. That was actually a really good recovery. Damn, that's a rip. He got screwed there, but somehow we finished 5th. I'll take that. Probably gonna actually gain a little bit of iRating out of it, surprisingly. Being 5th out of 12, car number 4 should gain like maybe 5. I don't know, but I don't think we're gonna lose any at least. So let's go see what we end up getting out of this. All right, results are in. Strength of field 2,900. That was actually a really high strength of field for only 12 of us. I was not expecting it to be that high, but me being car number 4 kind of made some sense because I had 39, almost 4,000. I gained 2 iRating. I'll take it. At least we didn't lose any. Very happy about that because I thought from the beginning of that race we're definitely going to lose a lot. The 1 car lost 130, ripped to him, but oh well. That happens in the race when you start in the back. He should have qualified because I was surprised that he didn't do any qualifying. I wasn't sure how quick he was, but never really got to see it because he started in the back and ran to the back of me when everything stacked up in 3 and 4, and that was it for him pretty much. So that was a weird race because starting in the back like that was a struggle, and having a wreck right in the first lap going into the second lap really hurt our chances in that race and lost like the whole pack. So if we didn't end up in that and things didn't really stack up in 3 and 4 and we were just able to keep going fine, probably could have gotten a top 4. Don't know about top 3 because they were like 3 more seconds ahead. Don't know about that, but I definitely would have been in front of the 6. I was a little bit quicker than him there at the end. Did not have a very quick time being in the back and having damage the whole damn time, but I'm happy that damage didn't cost us like a DNF in the race. That's at least a good news. I think my front left just got pushed in a little bit when the 12 hit me when I was sideways, so that happens in the race, but these cars stay pretty sturdy, I guess, when they get hit. It wasn't too bad. Like you saw the 5 freaking got flipped, and he got screwed for his iRating for sure. I definitely would have lost a little bit of iRating if we finished 6. Probably would have been like in his situation where we lost 6 or something, but I'm happy we gained 2 at least. So we're only 16 away from 4,000. Try to get it in the next race. Probably going to be running the UMPs at Eldora, which are a fucking handful, and it's going to be tough racing those. So I'm anticipating losing a little bit of iRating, to be honest, because those things are a freaking handful, and they're tough to run at Eldora, and I'm doing my best to practice them and get better at them, but they're a lot of fun. They're just a handful, and I like the UMPs a lot. I like Eldora a lot. It's just going to be a tough racing because I know there's going to be a lot of good, fast guys in it, so appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race regardless of how it went, even though we had a decent finish there at the end, just a weird start. We have the highest safety as we can, so it can't go up or down anymore. We even had 2 incidents and didn't lose any because we have so many 0x's, which is funny. But like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see some more racing. I'll catch you guys in the next one.